Hello. Welcome, gamers. It is Friday, and I've returned with another edition of this game. That's right, everyone. It is picross. Yes. Anyway, let me greet everyone. Okay, the hype train thing is blocking my view of who is in chat. No, okay, Defins, welcome Sa, welcome Scarf, Loafkey, Stream Elements, Stanley, Brooke, Zoli, Hamflow, thank you for the sub. Also Stanley, thank you for the sub. And also Cole, welcome. Everyone, a hype train is close. If you want to post your sub renewal, you could make an artificial hype train. That's right. Classic Wolfie stream moment. Artificial hype trains. Anyway, this could be the last stream of this game, because we are almost done. You believe it? Picross, the first Picross-esque game. So here is where we're at right now. Check this out. We're done with this. We're done with that. We're done with... We only got like 5 more of these. And then we got 1 more of this. And soon, after this, we'll start Picross S2. That's right, look at this. Picross S2 is right here. It's literally right there. But first, let me go to my redeems page so that redeems can be redeemed. Which is now loading. And then, okay, we're just gonna go. We're gonna start with the easy ones. We gotta end with the final puzzle, you know? The last one, it'll be out there. Also, welcome Tag Burrow. Yeah, hope everyone has been having a Friday. Some sort of Friday. Sure is Friday, everyone. Can you believe another week? It's the first full week of March. It's over. And now we're in March now. It's already that time. Could not even believe that it's already March 8th. Thank you for all the redeems. You're redeeming many things. That is the only thing you can do with channel points, is to redeem them on things like this. Things like this that don't really matter in the long run. You know, T-posing, fish on head, fishing hat. What more could you possibly want? Nothing. This is all there is to life. That's all it is. Yeah, no point wasting redeem. You have to do it manually. You have to put in all of this effort, and for what? We don't even know. Stream Elements, thank you. I am in fact live right now. Right now, as we speak, I'm streaming directly to your computer or phone. Or maybe someone has like a microchip in their head and it's being streamed directly into your head. I doubt it, but it could be possible. I would be very surprised. But I am here today to play this game and to say words as well as numbers. And everyone will appreciate the reality of the situation, which is that it's Friday. A streamer is just out here saying words. Oops. Supposed to have a job interview today earlier, but I got canceled. What the? They could just do that? They better have a good explanation. I guess they don't have to, but it'd be cool if they did. That's something though. Yesterday I finally did start applying. I applied to 1 job. And you know, cause like they tend to take a long time to respond. So I was like, I might as well start, you know. My work is gonna institute a return to office policy. I might as well start looking. So that'll happen at some point maybe. Don't even know. Oh, tech issues. Okay. That's a little better. Did they reschedule? They can, in fact, just do that. That is true. Yo, light bulb? Wait a second. Light bulb? Yo, hold on. What the heck? Remember that time when I did a drawing and I had a light bulb for a picross thing? Hold on, let me pull up the image. Yo, this was so relevant. This was literally the last week's drawing for picross. I think. Wait, where was it? Pretty sure I drew it somewhere. Where was it? How long ago was this? This one was here it is. Look at this one. This was literally a previous drawing we did, and there is the light bulb. Did I predict it? I predicted a light bulb. Wow. Can't believe this. Okay, well there it is. What, you think maybe like one of the other ones is gonna be like a chalkboard? That'd be cool. That'd be so fitting. Maybe their Wi-Fi wasn't stable enough or something. I scheduled down. Okay, at least they rescheduled it. At least they didn't just ghost you totally. That's good. It's something. Not great, but also not the worst. But yeah, I applied to a place. And I don't know when I will hear back, if ever. They might never respond, you know, as places tend to do. They tend to just not respond sometimes. You gotta deal with such a situation by not really doing anything. That's life. That's, you know, that's a life lesson for you all. For you all out there wondering about life. Sometimes you just have to not do anything. That's the real answer. So real life lessons out here, you know. Anyway, I don't know. Apply to one place, I might start applying to other places. But it really depends on how it goes at work. Because if I have to go to the office 2 days a week, I'm definitely gonna look for a new job. If it's just 1 day a week, I might just deal with it. I might just go to the office 1 day a week and miss out on streaming 1 day a week, but then on the other days of the week, I'll have stuff to talk about. I'll be like, I went to the office, I saw Red in the subway. Wow, classic Red in the subway story. So I don't know. You watch anime. I have not even seen anime in a long time. When do you get to know how many days you have to go to the office? It is going to be 2 days. But many people are complaining about it, and also I talked to my manager and she was like, yeah, we'll try to see if we can get it so you can only come once to the office per day, or not per day, per week. I'm not sure if that's actually going to happen. I have my doubts about it. But if it does happen, then I will look for a new job. Actually, no, I don't know. Maybe I will still look for a new job. Mr. Villain. Is this an anime that everyone is watching? Why do companies want the workers to return to office? It's always like some vague idea of like, hey, we want in-office collaboration. We find that people work better in the office because of such and such reason, and I'm like, I don't know. This is not what I was hired for. I was hired to be remote, okay? That's how it is. Yeah, off collabs. Out here having collabs out there. Who even knows, man? But one of the other places I applied to is definitely remote only. So I have confidence that if I do get interviewed by that other company and I do accept their offer, they will likely not switch to in-office. Yo, bone in meat? That's cool. Work from home is always better than office, yeah. You know, with office, you gotta commute. You gotta do all this stuff. It's inconvenient. If I had to go to the office like once a month, I would definitely do that. Once a week? I don't know, maybe. Once every 2 weeks, I do that. Definitely. But, yeah, I don't know. That's how things are. That's society nowadays. They don't care about the workers at all. Like, the work we do is totally, like, remote friendly. You know, we're just programming. We don't need to physically be in an office. Been totally fine. Half my team is remote anyway. So I'll go into the office and I'll still have to join a call to talk to half the team. Anyway, that's it. That's a different thing. Welcome Namington as well. Besides that though, I have been playing a lot of Balatro. Or Balatro, however you pronounce it. A lot of it off stream. As soon as I end my stream, and then I eat dinner. After I'm done with dinner and I watch other streams, I'm literally just playing Balatro until I go to bed. And it is quite dangerous when you think about it. Because my sleeping schedule, I used to go to bed exactly at like 12:30. But now it's like I just play Balatro and it's like, oh man, just one more run. Surely just one more run. And then it's been like 2 or 3 more runs and I'm like, oh man. Now it's like 12:45. It's already this late. And then I go to bed. Yeah, Choco Jax was playing yesterday. She was having fun with it. It's the new meta. Everyone's gonna get addicted to this card game. It's fun. I got a very high score. I got up to ante 12 even. I actually started, you know how like when you play games off stream, any streamers relate to this? When you play a game off stream, you just think like, man, I wish I could like record this and like, you know, in case something cool happens, I could be like, yo, check this out. I don't want to be streaming. So I was like in the middle of a really good run and I was like, man, just screenshotting this isn't doing justice to it. So then I started a unlisted video on YouTube. Sorry, an unlisted stream on YouTube. And then I just started streaming my run on YouTube. Obviously, no one has seen it besides me. But I was recording it. I was like, yo, check this out. I wasn't talking, though. It was a no mic sort of situation. But it was pretty good. It's a pretty wacky run we had there. I don't know how many people are interested. But I had a run where I had many cards. My entire deck was all spades. Every hand was just a flush. I had things that multiply. I had a ×3 multiplier on a ×3 multiplier on a ×3 multiplier. And I had a hand that was like millions of points. And then eventually I lost because, you know, I did win the 8 runs, the 8 antes, but then I got to ante 12 and it's like impossible. Anyway, it's fun. Would recommend that game. It's good times for all. Now I'm stuck. What do I do here? We got the 1 here. The 5. You got the 2 and the 3. And the 2. And like now, you know, like when people are playing things and they don't want to talk, they make like an alt account on Twitch. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should have an alt account where it's like if I'm like playing a game off stream and I'm like, I would love to record this for something. Like I could totally just make an unlisted YouTube video like I have been doing. But then no one can see it. Then no one knows that I'm doing it. Also, welcome Zoli. But then I feel like maybe I shouldn't, because then I'd be ignoring chat. I'd just have chat. I guess I could have it emote only. I don't know, it's still kind of distracting. But I know some people do that. Some people out there with their alt accounts streaming. Sometimes I find them from the algorithm, you know? I'll just be on Twitch and then it'll recommend me a channel and I'm like, who's this? And then I click it, I know I can't talk, I cannot say words. I click it and then I see a streamer I recognize and I'm like, wait, this is their alt account. Now I know. Doesn't happen that often, but sometimes. Would honestly rather stream on Discord, but does it save the recording though? Because that's what I care about. That's, if something cool happens in the game, I want it to be recorded. So that I have proof that it happened. Otherwise, it'll just be like, well, you won't believe this cool run that happened. If you want to do a recording, you would just do it recorded in OBS without streaming. Yeah, but think about my disk space. I don't like that. I don't like recording things locally. Because then you'll have like a multi-gigabyte file. And I would rather not do that. Simply record it to the cloud in a lossy format. And if my internet goes out, then I will simply not have that video. Happy with having a file. You want a new HDD? Yeah, HDDs. Got them. Okay, let's see. What else can I do? Okay, this can't be there. This one must be there. Don't enjoy hearing my voice during recording. I mean, the things I'm recording do not have... Like, my mic is not on. It's literally like if I was playing it off stream. Yo, that's a yo-yo. Yo, yo-yo. Okay. We got 3 more puzzles left. Get the 1 and the 8. Yeah, when was the last time you all used a yo-yo? It's like a very kid thing. Remember? Does anyone remember a long time ago when they used to give out yo-yos at McDonald's? There was like one McDonald's toy that was like a yo-yo. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that one. A year or 2 ago? What the? How did that happen? How was that even possible? Okay, this one's gotta be here. You learn any tricks though? Like, you know, you could do like different yo-yo tricks such as walk the dog around the world, cradle. No? It depends on the yo-yo. Some of them are like easier to do certain tricks on. The one that I had from McDonald's, it was really easy to do the walk the dog thing. I don't know what it is. It just like, once you have it down there, it just keeps spinning on its own. And it's like, it was specialized for that. They had a yo-yo specifically built for such a situation. Just toss it down and pulled it back up. Yeah, that's the classic yo-yo moment. Welcome, Cass. But you know, there's complex tricks you can do. I think it's cool. But I have not used a yo-yo in maybe 15 years. It's been a long time. Welcome Taffy as well. This is their good times. Yo-yo, they should make a yo-yo battle royale. Where you fight people with yo-yo. You know, there's like many Nintendo games that have yo-yos as weapons. You ever think about this? Kirby has a yo-yo ability. Earthbound characters in Smash Bros, they have a yo-yo ability. Probably other ones, welcome Himp. So many yo-yo based attacks out there. You have Bridget. I guess this is not Nintendo. She uses a yo-yo. A lot of yo-yos out there. Okay, maybe not that many, but there's more than 0. It's a non-zero amount of yo-yo users in fictional media that use it as a weapon. You think anyone has used a yo-yo as a weapon in real life? Probably. I wonder how effective it is. That's why they stopped giving them out to kids, considering how often they're used as weapons. Are they actually used as weapons often, though? You know, I haven't even seen a yo-yo in a long time. You go to like a toy store, you would see a yo-yo. But I guess because I haven't been to a toy store any time recently. Are they still selling yo-yos? Do you think the popularity of the yo-yo has declined since the smartphone started being a thing? Because, you know, back then, we didn't have smartphones. You had to, like, buy physical, like, real-life things to play with. And now that you have a yo-yo, people could just download a yo-yo app on their phone. They could just click the yo-yo in the game. They don't need to get it in real. They could simulate yo-yos. Wealthy Toy Store Adventure when? I used to go to Toys R Us pretty often. Just like, I wouldn't buy anything, I would just go there. Just check out what they had. It's fun. I guess Toys R Us is dead here, but back in the day, it was there. Speaking of toys, they made a new Power Rangers season. I have not heard about that. I have not been keeping up with the Power Rangers at all, which is, I guess, to be expected. I'd be surprised if I was keeping up with Power Rangers. And car themed. That's cringe. They should make train themed ones. Cars SMH. How could they do this? Sometimes don't even see yo-yos in toy stores. Yeah, I don't know. When was the last time anyone here has been to a toy store? Actually, I remember when I was a kid, when I was in school, and we learned about the concept of, like, you know when you're on your phone and you press the numbers correspond to letters. So if, like, a place advertises their phone number as, like, you know, 1-800, call something. You map the C to like a 3 or whatever, or 2. When I learned that, I was like, yo, I wonder if the phone number for the toy store is like 1-800 and then just you type in the word toy store as numbers. So I called that number, and then I didn't expect someone to actually pick up. It was just like a regular person. He was like, hello? And then I just didn't say anything. I was like, oh shoot. And then I hung up. But I was like, this is not the toy store. This doesn't sound like the toy store. Did they lie to me? No, I just made that up. I just made up the number and assumed that the person on the other line would be a toy store. But it wasn't. It's just a regular guy. Did make a train theme season. I've been to a store that sells toys. What was the best one? See, I have a lot of nieces and nephews, so I go to toy stores, or the toy section for their gifts. What's the most popular toy nowadays? Aren't there like toy gachas nowadays? Like if you go to the store, are there like you buy like a gacha thing? You don't know what toy you're getting. It's like, hey, check it out. Here's like a Barbie. It's not really Barbie, but like some sort of thing, and then you're like, oh man, I wonder what this one is. You open it, it's not the one you want. There was a Pichu plush. 50 euros? That's gotta be like, it's pretty expensive. Princess dolls. I think the meta has changed. Things are different now. Back in my day, we had Tamagotchi. We had, I don't know what else we had. The Pokemon Pikachu walker thing. We had the other thing. Welcome props on Jack. Tomp. Did we have Tomp? Tomp. Isn't that Northern Lion's cat? I don't know what Tomp is. The Digivice was cool though. Tomp Magachi? I see. That's not the same thing. That's a different thing. He's out here saying slang for a thing. Unbelievable. Okay, this is a 2. We got the 1 and the 2. That's a 2. That's a 3. None of this can be here, so this has got to be there. This is lemons. Oh, I see it. One of the lemons is a slice. The other one is a full lemon. Yo, lemon, isn't that the popular Japanese song? The one named Lemon, everyone knows. Classic song. Got this one, that's a one. This one is there. This one has to be this. Yo, there it is, the lemon. Lemon, isn't that the character from classic sitcom 30 Rock? Haha. It's true, there is a character named Lemon. Lee's Lemon. Okay, this is there. These are here. Anyone eat lemons? Wait, we talked about this, right? I remember several months ago. Wasn't Zoe talking about how he just ate like a whole lemon or something? That was something. See, I remember things. We talk about things on stream and I remember them. Yeah, that was it. Welcome, Rondo. Yeah, I would assume that you didn't eat it with like the skin. The rind? Is it called the rind if it's a lemon? Yeah, right? I don't know. Yeah, so you do eat the skin? What the? I thought you just ate the inner part. Okay, I didn't realize you also ate the skin. Is that normal? Do people normally do that? I don't know. It's probably fine though. I mean, the entire fruit is presumably edible. It's just like harder to eat. Sometimes people will shave bits of the rind off for zest. Yeah, but it's like, that's like different somehow. The zest. It's a zesty recipe. Lemon rind. I don't know. I guess it's fine. Surely it's okay. Welcome, watch precure. Yo, you changed your name. No longer. That was your original name, wasn't it? That was before Delicious Smile. It's before Cure Wonderful. Returning to the original name. It's not that unusual. I don't know. I think it's fine. Eating lemon rinds, probably not too weird. Maybe. Okay, what can I do here? Does anyone know the strat? What about 1-1? Yeah, the 1-1. 1-1-3. That's not there. All of these numbers are very small. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that has to be here. That's right. There's the 1-1. Could you believe the 1-1? So right there, the whole... It's literally right here. You see in this 1-1. It was there the whole time. It was foreshadowing. Can't have picross without 1-1. That's how it is. Yeah, check that. Write that down. Take notes. The 1-1 has always been real. And it will continue to be real for as long as we can live. Even after we no longer are alive. Recently discovered that old usernames can't be reused for 6 months. Yeah, we talked about this. I remember. We were talking about, like, what if a partner changes their name and then someone else takes their name, and then we were like, I guess you can't do that. Right? That was like last week or 2 weeks ago. The picture foreshortening, the picture foreshadowing. What about 5 shadowing? What about 3 shadowing? Whatever happened to numbers, huh? This has been a numbers game the whole time. Alright, what else can we do here? We got the 1s. We got the 2. So 1 and a 2. You got the 1-1, of course. Classic 1-1. Everyone knows the 1-1. Imagine not knowing the 1-1. The 5th column from right. Add an X. Oh yeah, because this can't be... Oh, so true. So this has to be a 2. See, now that one's tricky. I would not have guessed to do it that way. Okay, so this one has to not be there. This 3 must go upward, as we know. That must be a 2, and that's there. And then you have this one. Can't be there. This one's got to be there. This one then could not possibly even be in this region. Then it's got to be up there. Got this one. That one, and this one, and then not these ones. Not those wands. Imagine wanding out here with the wands. Okay, then this one must be a 1. That's a 2, right? And then we got this one. Anyway, how's everyone doing today? Everyone having a decent day out here? It is Friday. The weekend is literally tomorrow, or today. If you consider Friday a weekend, maybe it is kind of the weekend. It's part of the weekend. Welcome to Simmer Q. Stummy Hort. When did people start saying stummy? When is that? Why is that a thing now? It's Friday. It's Friday. Okay, you got this one. That one. Dune 2. Are you gonna get the Dune 2 popcorn cup that they've had? The one that seems horribly impractical to eat from? Yeah, the pop. That's the only thing I know about that movie. Is that they have a promotional popcorn bucket. That apparently when you try to take the popcorn out of it, all the thing is just like cause your popcorn to fly everywhere. I don't know. It's been going since yesterday morning. Dick, do you eat something weird? What's going on? Guess sometimes it just happens. Yeah, Dune. Popcorn bucket, just like Balantro. Yo, that's the thing that gives you... What does it give you? Does it give you malt? It doesn't give you chips, right? It gives you malt. But then it decreases per turn. Maybe. Magic the Gathering. Classic. Classic Deffins moment. Gathering those magics. Sounds cool. Took my morning vitamin supplement before eating anything, so maybe that. Just a wacky food. What if it's a worm? What if it was like a worm in your body? And we just don't know. That'd be wacky. That'd be messed up. How do people even get worms? Is it like water contaminants usually? It's like some weird thing in the water. Ren rat. People out there eating rats. Water or meat contamination. Guess that makes sense. Hope no one here will ever get a worm. That would suck. Unless it's a worm as a pet. You know, if the worm is in your body, then you don't want that. But, you know, if it's like in the soil, it's fine. Unless the soil is in your body for some reason, then that's bad. Okay, this is the final puzzle of Picross S1. Oh god. This is huge. Alright, let's see. Let's see here. We put this here. Welcome, Choco. Okay, I'll put myself here. Just a large puzzle. Easy. It could be easy. The 1 and the 12. It's right there. The larger ones do tend to be easier, I find. This is often a thing. Yo, is that the famous Super Mario 64 speedrunner and Balatro player, Choco Jax? Wow. Amazing. one of the world record holders in the top 5,000. Whatever try out speedrunning. I feel like, yeah, if I ever were to speedrun, it probably would be Super Mario 64. Like, that game seems friendly for beginner speedrunners. Even Northern Lion did it. There was like a whole period of like a few months, maybe just like 1 month, where we speedrun that game. Yeah, he got it in like, 20 something minutes. I was like, wow, that's cool. But unfortunately, I do not feel like emulating, and you have to emulate to play the version of that game that is speedrunnable. So that's it. I also don't have the Nintendo Switch, whatever their Pro plan is, whatever that thing is called. Nintendo Switch Online Plus, the Super Nintendo Switch Online. I could also, yeah, but I don't want to. That's the thing, I don't want to do that. Also, it's $80. I thought it was like $50 per year. You're telling me it's 80? Did they increase their prices? I don't know, but there's like no games on there that I want to play. Just buy an N64? Nah. That's fine. Oh, the family plan, right. Guess that makes sense. Who's out there buying the Nintendo 64s? Certainly not me. I never had an N64. I had a GameCube. I had a Genesis. I had a Game Boy. I had many Game Boys. Is that me, Chojax? No, it's Chocojax. Chojax? Who's that? That's someone else. Is that even a real person? Chojax. Don't believe it. Don't believe their lines. That's not even a real person. You're addicted to Maltro? So am I. I was literally just talking about this. Have you been playing off stream? You could play on your like alt account. I was like, I'm just saying that I was like playing it off stream, and I had like a really good run, and I was like, man, I wish I was recording this. And then I started streaming to an unlisted video on YouTube, just so that I have proof that I had this really good run. It's there. I think I'll just do that now. Yeah, seems smart. Here, let me show you the screenshot. look at how many points I had. This video, look at this one. Versus save replay. Yeah, right? That'd be so cool. Here, let me pull up the screenshot. Here, this one. This is when I lost. Look at the hand. 16 million points. Ante 12, round 27. There's the seed. If you want to play this, the seed is right there. It's really good. Really good run. Ante 12. And I also had a... Here's what my deck looked like. Okay, at some point I replaced everything in the deck with spades. Because I was able to do that. I had infinite of those cards. That was cool. Whoops. What did I just accidentally close something? Best hand. Only 8 mil. Can't believe it. It's still pretty high. Yeah, it was good. Good run. Amazing run. Best one I had. You know, it's also on YouTube. Let me link to the unlisted video if anyone wants to watch. You could watch that. You know what if I put it on the side? You know how people put on like other videos on the side of their video, such as Subway Surfers? Here, I'll just put my off-stream Balatro run on the side. You get to see it. You get to be like, what the frick is this? Here, okay, we'll put on the browser source. Balatro Subway Surfers. Put this video. It's off stream, but it's also on stream. What the heck? It puts an ad? Oh god, it's showing ads. Stop. Hold on. I didn't know it would show ads. Get this out of here. Oh, frick. You don't get to advertise for free on my stream. How do I stop the audio? Is it playing the audio for you all? Hold on. Is it? Do you hear the audio? How do I stop this? Okay, quietly? Alright. It's fine. Why does the browser source not show up for me? Okay. Your properties. Only through my mic? Holy frick. Okay, that's probably why. It's playing through my headphones. You're hearing it from my headphones. How do I mute this? How do I set... What the frick? How do I mute this video? Also, why are there ads? I thought I disabled ads on my videos. Hold on. Monetization is on? Turn that off. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me refresh this. How do I mute the audio? I don't know how to use OBS. Advanced? Is it like advanced property? Advanced audio properties. Okay, turn this off. Turn this audio off. I don't know how to do it. Okay, you know what? This is too much setup. What am I doing? Mute, mute the audio. Spotify, we got this thing. Please no mute. Oh, but then you don't get to hear. I mean, I guess... Okay, look at this run, okay? This run, I had... You're like, Wolfie, how do you have 3 card slots? Wow, look, we got the, we got this special Joker thing. Can I play the video at 2x speed? Let me inspect the video. Let me interact with the video. Whoops. Let me do this. Let me crop the video. No, it's not +1. These are negative cards. I have the legendary Joker that duplicates one of your cards. So I could theoretically have an infinite number of them. Here, let's play playback speed 2. I'm gonna mute this. Alright. Here, you get to watch this instead of picross. Okay, here, let me skip to, that's fine, that's fine. We're just gonna watch this video. Yeah, negative tarot cards, can you believe that? So wacky. This is back here now. There's the cards. I don't know why it's so blurry. Video quality is low. 360p. No, put that up at least 480p. Maybe 720. Okay, so this is probably not interesting to anyone that doesn't play this game. But okay, we have this card, which duplicates the effect of the card on the right. And this is the card where for every spade you have, it adds 50 chips. It's pretty OP. And then this is the card that will duplicate a random item and make it negative. So you have, this is the thing that can change 3 cards into a spade. So eventually my entire deck was spade, and I could just play any hand. And then this one gives you chips if you have a flush. This one doesn't matter. This one just gives you more. This is a negative Joker, so it's just there for free. I had so much money. Yeah, not picross. Welcome, Scarlet Rook. Now we're playing picross. I just happened to be also showing a previous run that I had. This is now a Valitro stream. Okay, let me skip forward and go here. Let's look at where we score things. Here, check out this mult. We got up to ante 12. See, every time I get a card that is not a spade, I can change it to a spade. So now it's a spade, and I have this thing that can make things into mults as well. Play this thing. It doesn't matter. Oh, also this gives you ×3. ×3 mult if you have 16 or more special cards in your deck. And then eventually I got a thing, I duplicate the ×3. And then I had a ×3 ×3. And then eventually I got another ×3. So it was like ×3 ×3 ×3. There's my deck, check that out. And all of them are spades. And then we had this thing. What am I doing here? I'm making things into mult cards. And then that gets duplicated. And then I just make a lot of mult cards. And all I have is spades. Yeah, you can use consumables on the packs. You can use them anywhere. You can do that. And then when do I actually play the game? Yeah, look at that. Look at that deck. Okay, this is pretty strong. And then that's the ×3. And this one, I don't even need to care. Look at this. We turn this thing into a spade eventually. If that's not a spade, doesn't matter. Yeah, I have all the strats. This is a flush. It's when you spend all your points flushing. See, now it's a spade. And then I just play anything. And it wins. 39,000. On is also playing. I don't play any other roguelikes. I think the previous one that I played probably was the Minesweeper one. That one was cool. Anyway, let's go further into this run. When did I lose? Let's see. Let's go here. Flush house. Oh, this is when I had the mult. This Joker duplicates the other one. So this is a ×3 mult. This is a ×3 mult now. I think I had 2 legendaries. I actually threw this legendary away, and then I just got the same card back. Yeah, Demon Crawl. That game was fun. The blinds get insanely high. Yeah, in Ante 12 you have to get like 300,000 points or something. That's cool. And like 80,000, 800,000 points. When does this end? When is it? It keeps going. I had so much money. I didn't know what to do with the money. At this. Sorry, anyone that doesn't know this game, this is probably not very interesting. However, the people that do know this game, you're like, what the frick? That's cool. I will get back to picross soon. I just have to show this run. Also, okay, this is another ×3. This is a ×3. This is a ×3. Oh, I had ×3. I forgot I had 4 ×3s. So this gives you ×3 if you have the same suit in your hand. So since everything is a spade, this is guaranteed ×3. This thing is ×3 if you have more than 16 special cards in your deck. So that is a ×3. I forget what this one was, but it also gives you ×3. And then this one gives you the thing on the right. So this is also ×3. And this thing gives you plus 50 chips. Okay, look at this. What the frick? You see that? 2 million? 3 million in one hand? Throw back. Oh, per skip blind. I see. I had so much money. Yeah, what do we even do with all this money? Level up the flush. I don't even need that. I'm just gonna skip. See, I just skipped some cards. Anyway, this is yeah, this game is genius. This is ante 11. I don't know. Turn these cards into mult cards. And then I just do this and look at the scoring. 4.8 million mult. 12 million. Great game. Amazing game. What was that card? I don't even know what that was, but I bought a card. We'll go until I lose this run, and then I'll get back to picross. I have no reason to take any of these cards. What is that emote? Oh, the mult. I know Northern Line has that in his chat. People use it when they give a +2, but the +2 is a good joke. +2 mult. That's what they put in the chat. Okay, there's this. Okay, eventually I will lose because the numbers get really large. Like, it doesn't matter too much what I play. Everything just goes very fast. That's my deck. It is all spades. I use that one and then I just play it. And it goes. Look at that mult. Whoa, man, look at that. Look at that score. How is it going so fast? Anyway, I think after this one is when I lose. The point requirements get way too large. But I mean, this is just bonus content, right? This is endless mode. We've already made it past ante 8. Level up the flush. Then we do this. We choose things. You know, I don't even need any of this. Anyway, would recommend playing this game. Everyone I know who played it is now addicted to it. Everyone's just playing it constantly. I could be playing it right now. If I wasn't playing picross, I guess I'm not playing picross right now. But, you know, we gotta finish picross S. Yeah, it goes to 300 million. This was impossible for me. My build was not broken enough to get past 300 million. And this is when I was like, oh man, what the heck do I do? Wasn't even close. We had 7 million, and then this is when I was like, there's no way. Literally no way to get even close to that. I don't know why I was even trying. Right, this is not even, it's not even there. 31 million. 45 million. Yeah, that's when I lost. Anyway, good run. Great run. There were some other things in this video, but the other ones were not as good. Anyway, that's enough of this. Let's get that off the screen. Actually, I guess you can... I'm gonna hydrate. You can continue watching this while I hydrate. Put it in the corner. Okay, yeah, I guess I could do that. But here, first I'm gonna hydrate. All right. Put this up here. Where do I put it? I'll put the chat over here. Put this over here. Put this over here. Okay, now we go back to picross. Picross you all know and love. This is actually really distracting. I can see it in the corner. Alright, let's see. I got the 3 right here. Got the 1. Anyway, what else has been going on? What's happening out there? I don't know. Society has been going on. The Dragon Ball guy. No, that's sad news. We don't want to. It's not good. Working, year-end reviews as well. Does everyone get their year-end reviews in March? Because I had mine like this week. I think Slime Molder said he also had his this week. Actually, like on the same day, on Wednesday. It's like 3 months. It's 3 months of news. Just out there waiting. That's what it's like. That's what it's like to work in society. To get a raise. To get a bonus. Some places don't even give bonuses. But the place I work at does. Alright, we got the 5. Okay, there's a 3. 3 could be here. The 1. The 5 must go there. Hacked up review is 3 months into the year. Then mid-year is just a couple months later. Yeah, it is like pretty fast. I don't think we have mid-year reviews. No bonuses till next month. I think my bonus pays out mid of this month. See, Potato says I got my raise and bonus, didn't have the review yet. They can just do that. They can just give you the money and not tell you why you got the money. I guess that's fine. There's no bonuses till next month, in which your tax return will arrive for real. Let's see. But isn't that bonus for this year though? Tax return will... Has anyone here done their taxes besides me? I got my taxes done. I've been fully paid by the city and by the IRS. And then I've immediately processed that money. The bonus was for last year? Wait, but you don't get paid for it until next month? How does that work? How does that work? Don't you pay taxes for money that you got for last year? I guess there's 2 different ways, right? There's the accrual method and there's the... What is it called when you actually get paid? But then, like, what if you get, like... What if you owe taxes and then, like, you don't have the money to pay the taxes because you haven't actually received the money yet? Is that allowed? How does that work? How are they allowed to do this? So that's the issue. Then you would have to, like, use your savings. I guess there is, like, a deadline. Well, I don't know. Like, what if you don't receive the money until after the taxes are due? And you don't have the money to pay for it. Then what? They don't expect you to pay for that, right? I don't know, maybe they do. Maybe the taxes aren't complicated. And I simply don't know. That's why everyone says to not rely on jobs bonus for cash reserve. I don't know. It's also true though. I mean, I have plenty of savings. I would still be able to pay it off. Actually, yeah, that's the messed up part. When people just get a bunch of money, they just start spending it. And then they're like, wait a second, I have to pay taxes. I think this happens a lot for VTubers in corporations. Because they're not used to getting large amounts of money. And then when they do, they're like, I'm gonna start buying a house. I'm gonna buy a house for my parents. I'm gonna buy a house for everyone. And then tax season comes around and they're like, wait, I have to pay this money to the government? What the? And then they get in tax troubles. So it is. I don't trust the bonus at all. Yeah, it's like, I think at one of my previous companies that I worked at, the bonus was actually not paid out at all one year. I think the company was having like monetary issues. So most people didn't get their bonus. However, they gave me a separate like retention bonus just so that I would not leave. So I like, it's pretty much like I did sort of get the bonus, even though technically there was no bonus. But I don't know. That was a thing that happened. That's how things go. But I got my bonus. Since I'd only been working for the company for like 3 months for last year, it was prorated to 25% of what it would normally be. Which is still some amount of money, so that's good. It's nice to have some amount of money. Much better than no money. And then I got some stock refreshers. I've never worked at a company that gave you stock until now, so I didn't really know this was a thing. Does anyone have this stock refreshers? Where they just like grant you a bunch of stock to be paid out every few months over the course of 4 years. That is like a very common thing, but I have never had it. And now that I do have it, I'm like, that's cool. That's like bonus money. I know some give out restricted stock as a bonus, which you can't touch for a while. Yeah, that's what it is. There's like the RSU, what's it called? Restricted, yeah, that's what restricted stock. RSU. Those get paid when you, like, those get granted at when you join the company, and you have to stay for like a year for the first payment. And then like every few months after that, you get paid the rest of it. It's complicated. Taxes, stocks. Complex situation out here. It's cool. But if I end up leaving the company before like the 1 year mark, I will not get those stocks. So although I do want to leave the company because they're doing like the return to office stuff, I'm like, maybe I could just stay for like 6 more months. And I know that's why a lot of people leave companies like after their stock vests. They're just like, I'm out of here. I got paid. Taxes don't have to be complicated, they just are because society. So true. What's the deal with society? Why is society the way it is? Who decided this? If it was me, I would simply have society make sense. It's not that simple. It's actually complicated. Welcome, Slime Molder. This is my run. You missed the super powerful run. Yeah, big corpos. The corporations. Okay, this one has to be a 2. So that one, wait. Does it have to be a 2? Yes, it does have to be a 2. There could be a 1 here. Then this could be a 2, but it can't be a 2. So this must be a 2. And that must be the 1. And that's a 2. And that's a 2. And that's a 1. That's probably this, right? Yeah, this has to be there. And this one here. Okay, this puzzle was actually pretty easy. Or at least it is so far. It could be misleading. But you know, the final part of the puzzle could be complicated. But I am sort of doubting that. It seems like this one is going to be very easy. Okay, so this one, what can we do here? We got the 1, got the 2, 1, 3, 1. We've got the 1, the 1, 1. As you all know, the 1, 1's right there. What if this was a 2? 2, 1, 3, 1. But then what if it's not? Then this could be the 3. This can't be the 3, but this could be the 3. And then 1. Okay, so the 2 must be here. 6th row. Oh, you're so right. So correct. Okay, that's gotta be a 1. That's a 2, that's a 3. Got the 1 over there, the 2, this one's not there. Got the 2, the 1s. What else can we do? Oh, this can't be there. So that's gotta be the 3. What could this be? It could be... What if it was picross? They had a meta solution if this was picross. Okay, that's not there. This one's gotta be a 1. That one must be there. It's over there. You got this one. That one. This one. That one. Oh, it's flowers. Moth orchid. You have cleared all of the Picross puzzles. We hope you continue to enjoy playing Picross. I will. I will in fact continue to enjoy it. That's cool. Well, that was Picross S. Now I will move on to the second game in the series. Suika game. That's right, the sequel to Picross 1. Suika game. No, we got Picross 2 now. And updates available? What the? Downloading data. Yeah, Balatro. Here, you get to watch this awful run. This run that was not even that good. It's downloading, it's uploading. Yeah, we'll listen to the actual music in the game. We'll see what it sounds like. Okay, I'll mute the Spotify music. It's loading. I'm assuming the UI is the same. Oh, different music. Hint roulette, turn that off. Navigation, autocorrect mistakes, turn that off. Input modes, cursor speed maximum, cursor loop, stop at screen edge. There's this sound. Lower this sound. Hey, this music is so different though. Speed jam. Do they have a random? Ooh, relaxing sounds? What the? What's relaxing sounds? I don't hear anything. Oh, it's like the sound of, like waves. Okay. This would be GM1. Show solution hints? Don't use. Wait, what is this? Highlight? Oh, this, no, it's fine. Yeah, waves. Picross. Let's start by going over Picross. Do you want to view the tutorial? Okay, let me change the game category. Picross S2. Alright, let's start with... You know, they intend for you to start with the first one. Let's start with the first one. Select the input method. What? Input mode will be turned on when holding the button, turned off when released. Buttons. Where's buttons? Okay, that's if you're using touchscreen. Have you played Clip Picross? Is that the one where you're like solving a larger... Wait, what's going on with this highlighting? Why is this red? Oh, because it tells you that there's only... Wait, what? Do I have to turn this off? What is it? What is it? Why is it blue? It's kind of distracting. Hold on, let me turn that off. Highlight correct lines. Highlight inconsistent lines. Now let's turn that off. Doesn't make sense to me. This one. He hates blue? No. Yo, is that Undertale? Is that a Plague Doctor alien? Blue means you have enough info to solve. I see. I understand. Okay, let's move on to a 10 by 10. Before tackling larger puzzles, we recommend viewing the tutorial. No. No, that's fine. Wait, did Picross S1 have Clip Picross? Maybe I should check before I move on to the second one. No? I put this music back on. Did I not finish this game? Is there actually more? No, it doesn't. It has Mega Picross, which is like the weird thing that Kimono Friends Picross had, and I did not enjoy that. Okay, we could play one. Yeah, this is like the weird thing. I'm not a fan of this one. This one is like... It's confusing to me. It's like this, and then like... that. And then what? And then what the heck is this? You have like 5 things. It's gotta be... this. I can't claim to beat Picross. I beat the regular one, okay? The regular game. No, that's there. And then, like, what do you do with this? You have a 5, so it must connect there. It's a top hat. Nah, I'm not doing this. Not doing this one. It's not even real. Move on to Picross S2. Okay. Yeah, what was that? It was a different music. This song was so different. I'll turn this off. Tutorials, Picross. Let's do a 10 by 10. This one. The background is like different in this one. I thought it would have like the same UI. Wait, why is it so fast? Hold on, I think I made it too fast. Cursor speed. You know, turn that back to the default. I think I was going too fast. No, that's kind of slow. Okay, let's go option 4. Okay, this is more like it. That other one was too fast. Too fast to understand. Man, it's like the UI is like very similar, but also different enough that it's throwing me off. I'm like, it feels so much brighter, right? Is there like a night mode? Edit options. Do they have like a less bright background? background? No? I guess they don't. Never mind. Alright, it's fine. Or what if I made a custom overlay that turned the rest of the screen black? So you focus just on this. Turn down brightness on Switch. No, it's on. That's too much. It's too bright. Wait, this also feels fast. Is the speed different in this game than the other game? Nah, whatever. It's fine. You know, it's fine. I thought things would be the same, and yet they're changing things. It's 2 button presses. Nah, it's fine. I think that's fine. But then I would need to like switch it back for other games. Right? The 1 and the 3. Actually, it might be better. It might be better that it's bright because I think that's why my face tracking gets lost sometimes. Like maybe it's too dark in my room. And then the webcam, which is a very low quality webcam, doesn't actually pick up my face. Maybe that's why. I set the filter on the capture so it's negative. But that would be weird. That's like evil picross. Imagine playing evil picross. That'd be scary. Actually, I wonder what it looks like when it's negative. let's take a look. Filters. Welcome Chimon VT. Let me shout you out. Welcome Kinyobi Miko. Welcome Chimon. Unicorn Overlord. I still don't really know what that game is. I have seen some people stream it, but I've never actually watched. But whatever it was, hope you had fun playing it. I am now going to change the settings on this source. There's a color correction. I'm going to make it, no, that's too much. That's too much. Brightness. No, that's too dark. Brightness. 0. Saturation. How do I invert? It's probably not going to look good anyway. You know what? Let's forget that. Forget I even tried. Get that out of here. It's an RTS strategy RPG. I see. Is it very lore heavy? A lot of thinking, a lot of puzzling out there. Doing good. Just out here playing picross. Okay, we can cross that off. And then you have to cross this one off. And also this one. And then also this must go there. Also we have Balatro playing in the top left. It's kind of like Subway Surfers. You tune into a stream and you're like, man, I wish there was something else going on to distract me. Well, there you go. Look in the top left. Good old card game. Am I playing both? No, that was a previous run I did. That was, I played that yesterday off stream. And I did record it. And there it is. You know, imagine I was playing both at the same time though. That'd be wacky. That would be extreme gaming. Okay, what else can we do? We got the 3, got the 2. So 3 over here. Okay, this has got to be this one, and also this. Yeah, it would be gamer moment, but in the good way. The good gamer moment. It's like when you play like StarCraft and you're like using all your APM to do multiple things at the same time. Except instead of StarCraft, it's 2 different games. And that's how you can be a professional gamer. You don't have to be good at one game. You can be just decent at multiple games. That's probably good enough. You play them at the same time and everyone's like, whoa, what? How can you play 2 games at the same time? It's impossible. And very few people are able to do that. Okay, we have this one, we have that one, and then this goes up. And that's there. What is this? It's a mop. Obvious. Okay, I see. The bucket is there. The mop is there. It should have said mop and bucket. Or do you think they were like, well, you can't tell it's a mop unless you put a bucket next to it? Let's do this one. Yeah, APM actions per monkey. That's how you measure monkeys. By how many actions they can do. Okay, this can't be there. You got the 1, you got the 3. This 3 must go this way, and then the 4's gotta go this way. And then what? 1, 5. It's there. So this one's gotta be there, and also this one's gotta be there. And then what? And then what even? Anyway, what am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna play a game called Minami Lane. The game is apparently like 2 to 4 hours long, which is like pretty good for one of my streams. I'll finish my first Balatro run first, and then I'll move on to that game. And then presumably we'll finish that game on stream. Then I will start drawing. Everyone's gonna have a great time. As I suggested. Yeah, but I also already had it on my wish list. So I was gonna play it eventually anyway. But his suggestion in the Discord reminded me. I was like, oh yeah, I didn't realize that game was out. So then it was out, and then I bought it. And we will play it. And if it's not good, then at least it's only like 2 to 4 hours long. Right? For this I got was a 7.5 million blind. It's pretty good. I forget what my record was. We just watched it like half an hour ago. I think I lost at the blind that was like 300 million. It's pretty much impossible for my deck to beat that one. But it was a nice one. There's good times out there. Right, this is... I guess the 1 could be here. We could cross that off. And then... Okay, this one must be here. This one's got to be a 2. Telling you this must be a 3. That's a 2, and the 1 is over there. This one can't be there. This one's got to be a 5. Also, I forgot to mention. I was going to mention this tomorrow, but next week I will not be streaming for 2 days because I'll be going into the office. But this is unrelated to the return to office stuff. It was an office event sort of thing that was planned before return to office was announced. But I will be not streaming on Tuesday and Wednesday because I will be in the office. But I will return on Thursday. It might change the schedule a bit because, you know, usually when I go outside, I have stuff to talk about. And I don't want to be talking on a Dark Souls stream. So maybe we'll do VR fishing on Thursday. Rip fishing? No, I literally have just mentioned that I may do fishing on Thursday. But yeah, that's gonna be a thing. And looking forward. I'm actually looking forward to going to the office, you know? Surprisingly. Because the last time I was in the office was, I think, in December, maybe. And that was it was pretty fun. You know, when I'm not forced to go to the office, I actually do enjoy going to the office. The issue is when they make us do it. It really says a lot about society, right? You ever think about this? If you have to do something, then you're like, man, I don't want to do this. But if you can do it, you got curry. If you can do it, you get curry, and that's good. And then we'll do this one. Yeah, just like real life. Right there eating curry. Great. Anyway, since it's gonna be like a work thing, a work event sort of thing, I'll be having dinner, and it will be paid for by work, so I get a free dinner from it. It's cool. It should be hopefully delicious. Yeah, free food. Free food, always good. I guess not always good. Sometimes it's bad. Actually, have you all ever had free food that was bad? I don't recall if I have. And then, like, even if it is bad, you know, at least it was free. You have. I don't recall a time when I've had bad free food. Actually, no, that's not true. I did have bad free food once. There was like one time in the office that I worked at for 7 years. I think one time they had catered lunch, but the catered lunch was like, I forget what the theme was, but it was like not good. It was like nuggets and hot dogs, like the things you would expect from a kid's lunch, but the quality of the food was not that good. And it's not not great. But you know, it was free, so like whatever. University related event. Oh wait, no, I mentioned this before as well, but like there was a time when the office would just order pizza like too often. You know, typically free pizza is good, but then they had an issue where like every day of the week was pizza. And we were like, you know, it was pretty good the first few days, but kind of don't want to be eating pizza like 5 days in a row. But I did take it home as leftovers, so I was fine with it. But sometimes we would just go out to a different restaurant to get some more variety. The food was supplied by the university kitchen staff, but it was either really bland or too salty. I see. Yeah, it's not great when it's too salty. You know what's usually bad is catered vegetarian food. I guess, yeah, it depends on the restaurant, but I feel like most catering places just have a vegetarian option to make sure that vegetarians have something to eat on that day. Usually it's not that great. Was it Pizza by Alfredo or Alfredo's Pizza Cafe? I don't know what that is. But no, it was not. I mean, it was like okay. Just too much of the same thing. Too much of a good thing is not always a good thing. Classic phrase that people know. Sometimes it's a bad thing. There was one time though that the office catered from a vegan place, but it was not like you know, like when you have vegan food, but it's like food that is meant to be similar to meat, right? But it wasn't even a good imitation of that. It was like, here's a bunch of burgers. I think this was before like Beyond Meat was a thing. But I had it and I was like, it was okay, but then something felt off about it. I didn't realize until I ate it that it was vegan imitation food. I was like, something's weird about this cheese. And then when I found out it was vegan cheese, I was like, oh, I see. I understand. It tends to be a low effort thing they expect very few people to eat, but they can say they have a vegetarian option. Yeah. I mean, like, maybe it's better than not having any food for vegetarians to eat. And by maybe, I mean it definitely is better than having nothing to eat. There was one time, I think one time we had Chipotle cater to the office as well. And they had, like, their, vegetarian burritos. It was actually pretty okay. They had, like, no meat. Oh wait, no, what is it called? Chipotle has, what is it called? What is the name of it? Sofritas or whatever? Which is like tofu. And that actually is really good. I've had it a few times, and sometimes I even prefer it over the meat burritos. I haven't had Chipotle in a long time though. Yeah, it is pretty good, right? Veggie burgers can be good too. Perhaps. You know what's a really good vegetarian food? There's a lot of really good vegetarian food though. There's like falafel's really good. And tofu, pretty good. Sofritas is good. Yeah, you should try it. Usually get Chipotle's chicken. Yeah, that's what I usually get too. Yeah, a lot of like Indian food. Indian food is like the best like vegetarian food. It's goated. But not goated, because goat is not vegetarian. It's goated, but if it was not goated. Dal. Good. Cheese naan is good. Pizza's good. Pizza's vegetarian. Sweet potato curry. I'm not really a fan of like sweet Indian food. Like I mentioned this before, but like when I went to Japan, they have Indian food there, but like the default is like not what you get over here typically. It's like actually kind of sweet, which is weird to me. Chana masala, the one with chickpeas. I think I've had that once as well. I think if you were to like name like all the cuisine in the world and like rank them, I feel like Indian food would be like the top for me. There's like, I don't think I've ever had Indian food that I did not like. Like curry is good, naan is good, samosas are good. It's called samosas, right? I always get confused, samosas and Samoas. No, Samoa is the region of the US, right? The American Samoas. And then I get confused because like mimosa is also a thing. That's the alcoholic drink, right? So samosas, that is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, there's variety. Japanese curry is weird. In what way? You know what's good? If you have Japanese curry and you add cheese to it. Cheese with curry, in my opinion, is great. It's good. More people should do it. Because, yeah, there is a Japanese curry chain called Go-Go Curry, and they have a branch in New York as well. Yeah, they have an option where you can add shredded cheese on top. What kind of cheese? I don't know. Some kind of shredded blend of other kinds of cheese. But it was good. Recommend it. It goes with the curry, goes with the rice. And there was a place in New York that probably still exists, so I don't know why I said there was a place, but there is a place in New York that has baked curry. They'll like bake the curry and they'll put cheese on top, and it melts and it's really good. Possibly the best curry I've ever had. And it does take a long time for them to make it though, because they make it fresh to order. Let's see, the only Indian food I didn't like I've had in India. There's no emote that can describe my disgust. Oh, wait, what food is it? Or was it just like badly made? I have been getting like a bunch of YouTube recommendations though, of like American tourists, like maybe not American tourists, but like English speaking tourists going to India and other places. And apparently like it's not sanitary there. Apparently if you ever eat street food in India and they give you a drink, always ask for no ice, because the ice is probably not from very clean water. That's what I've heard. That's what I've seen recommended in the videos. You could get sick from it. So every time this one guy goes and orders food, he gets a drink, he's like, no ice please, please no ice. Sometimes they add ice, and he's like, oh man. Badly made and drenched in cilantro. Let's see. Do you have the cilantro soap gene? Don't want to all the places I visited were kind of stinky. Yeah, I guess I could see that. Depends. Welcome, Nano Dan. Thought that said PS2 SND. Sorry, that's probably a typo. And you got way too excited. Picross 2? No, it's Picross S2. PS2. Picross PS2. Yeah, then gut bacteria. You simply gotta eat all the food. That's how you make your immune system really strong. Just eat all the food from all the street vendors. Sure, eventually you'll get sick, but you'll recover probably, and then you'll be so much stronger. Playing both games. Now this is it's a pre-recorded video from yesterday. It's like Subway Surfers. Food got a bit better the further south you got though. Yeah, I still don't know what the difference between like the different regions are. Some people say like southern Indian food is very different. What's the difference? What do they make that's different there? Alright, what is this? A jack-o'-lantern. Oh, I knew it. Pumpkin? No, clearly that's a jack-o'-lantern, right? You look at this and you're like, that's not just a regular pumpkin. There's carvings in it. No. I don't notice cilantro that much. I also don't really notice. But I also don't have the cilantro soap gene. Pumpkin sliced in half? Maybe. Also, do you know that there's no pumpkin emoji? There's only a jack-o'-lantern emoji. Which is kind of weird, right? You would think that there would be a pumpkin. But no. They only have it in different form. Let's see, it's been a long while, but I could get a regular fried fish. It wasn't all stews and rice. Oh yeah, I think I've never had Indian food that had fish in it, now that I think about it. It's all been like chicken or beef. Or vegetables. Sometimes cilantro is a garnish, and sometimes it's a focal point. Chimichurri. I guess that's parsley. I don't think I've ever had chimichurri. I don't even know what that is. See, I just remember there being a part of the trip where I couldn't eat anything. Dang. You get any sort of like foodborne illness? Cilantro. It's an herb sauce. I see. What's chutney? Like I've had it before, but like what's in chutney? It's always different though. There's like some that's like kind of sweet, mango chutney, but then there's others and it's like not the same at all. Everything was disgusting. I survived on bread. Yo, naan is good though. Chutney is jam for meat. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Jam for meat. Meat jam. Rat jam. Love naan when they're good. Yeah, I think the best naan I had was actually like in Japan. Like when I went to Japan, I had like cheese naan from this one place, and I was like, man, that's so good. And then like when I came back to the US, I was like, I wish I could have that again. And then I was like meeting up with my my college friends, and my friends I just mean my senior project partners. And it was my turn to recommend a place to go to. And I was like, let's go to an Indian restaurant. Because I know they had cheese naan there. It was not as good as in Japan. It's jam that you put on meat instead of bread. I see. Oh, you know what's like another Indian food? Dosas. That's a thing. Dosas are pretty good. They're huge as well. A lot of variety, true. It's great though. If you're ever in Japan, you should try the Indian food. Would recommend. But apparently a lot of the Indian food places in Japan are actually ran by Nepalese immigrants. That's what I've heard. They're not actually Indian. That's fine. It's kind of like how when you go, like if you're in the US, there's like a lot of like Asian restaurants that have like, you know, it's run by Mexicans. It's not surprising. And the food is still very good. Yeah, it's like in the US. Are a lot of Indian places in the US also run by Nepalese people? I don't know. I think like a lot of the Vietnamese restaurants I've been to in New York were also just owned by Chinese people. Local sushi places, mainly Koreans working there. Yeah, there's a lot of like different cultures making food from other places. That's how it is. That's how you have like Americanized Chinese food. That's how you have. There's like there's like British Chinese food, which is like they have fries on it. Chips, I guess they call it chips. Things do be happening. Dan says, I love how adaptable and prominent Hispanics seem to be in food service. Yeah. Actually, there was one time when I went to a Vietnamese restaurant that was run by Chinese people, but they had like a Mexican waiter. And then like one person that I knew was trying to order in Chinese, and then when the person who came over was not Chinese, he was like, "Oh shoot, I don't know how to order in in English." But then I just like, just say it in Chinese, and then he did, and then the waiter actually understood his order, and he was surprised. Also, I guess this video is done playing now. Let me get rid of this video. There it is. See, pizza places here are most often run by Middle Easterners, pretty much inherited by whatever the newest immigrant wave is. At some point, they're probably Italian. Yeah, like I wonder how many pizza places here are actually run by Italians. Although I guess like American, it's like pizza is not totally an Italian thing anymore. It's like you have New York style pizza, which is like similar to Italian pizza, but it's like kind of its own thing. So like if you go to a pizza place, you don't necessarily expect it to be like Italian. It's got its own local thing. That's society. Things do be changing. Also, what am I doing here? What's left? Okay, this is a 6. It has to go there. This is there. And then what? You got the 3, the 1, the 4. Rarely see natives do pizza. Who knows? It's impossible to truly know. Wait, what's the strat here? Actual Italians are vastly outnumbered by Americans. The Italian ancestry. Yeah. So true. So true out there. Okay, do I have to use contradiction strats here? Mario. Yeah, Mario. You think about Mario. He's like from Brooklyn. He is an Italian American invented in Japan. So he's like the combination of 3 countries. Good old Mario. It's from Brooklyn. Okay, maybe I have to start doing contradiction strats here, because I don't see what else I can do. You know, you look at a 10 by 10. Oh, I know, it's right here. What am I doing? Okay, that was there the whole time. I simply did not realize that was an option. Definitely a possibility. But yeah, I haven't had Indian food in a long time. Haven't had curry in a long time. Man, food is pretty good. Any food enjoyers? Any food haters out here? Does anyone here hate food? Can't believe this. 2 is there. Got this 2. Got this 1. This 3 is out here. You got this 3. Choco's bored by... Yeah, but that's different. Being bored by food is different from hating food. Is it that different though? Okay, maybe it is the same. Maybe it is similar. Food haters out here. Like when I asked that question, I was also thinking about how Choco said that she gets bored of food. I could see that though. You know, sometimes you're chewing on food and you're like, this food is too much. It takes too long to chew this. I'm not a fan. But I wouldn't say that happens often. This is hearts, mittens. I see. That's cool. Hold on, let's do 15 by 15. Let's do a 15 by 15 puzzle. About other food. Mario. What is Mario's favorite food? Do we know? Has it ever been confirmed? Wasn't it confirmed by the Mario movie that he doesn't like mushrooms? I have not watched that movie, but apparently that's a thing. Apparently he's a mushroom hater. Can you believe that? Can you believe that this guy, typically associated with mushrooms, hates mushrooms? Actually, for the longest time, I also didn't like mushrooms. I always thought the texture was weird. Didn't even really taste that good. But now it's like, it's alright. It's fine. No, I would not specifically order something with mushrooms, but I would not remove mushrooms from something. It's cool. Mario? Love eating mushrooms. What's the best mushroom? What is the goated mushroom? The Super Mario mushroom. Mario's Super Mushroom. Okay, that's gotta be the 5. This 4 has to be there. These are all there. Your boyfriend doesn't like tomatoes. I guess tomatoes are okay. Sometimes there's like too much of it though. There are sometimes dishes have too much onions as well. Any onion enjoyers out here? Sometimes there's too much of it. In moderation, it's okay. Caramelized onions are good on burgers, though. Usually I love eating brown mushrooms. What's the name of brown mushroom? Is that the name of the mushroom? French onion soup. I guess it's alright. Onions. What's the best onion dish? Oh, you know what's good? Onion rings. Haven't had onion rings in a long time. It's kind of weird when I think about it though. Like, an onion ring is pretty much just like deep fried battered onion. And yet, it is good. I've only ever had 2 or 3 types of mushrooms. What? I've had several. Can you name all the mushroom types you've had? I've had, what is the typical mushroom? Oh, portobello, right? Portobello mushroom, that's the typical one. The kind that you typically put on pizza. I've had enoki mushrooms. Those are the Japanese ones that are like really thin. I've had... Okay, surely I've had surely I've had other ones. I can't recall at the moment, but maybe. Liver and onions. Always went to Burger King for their onion rings back then. Yeah, pretty good. Problem with onion rings is when the onion slides out of the batter. If you can get the batter to stick, they're good. Yeah. Chicken rings though. Doesn't Burger King have chicken rings? Or sorry, was that a White Castle thing? Those were also good. Culver's onion rings. Chicken fries. No, there was something with like chicken rings. Chicken fries is Burger King, right? I know that. Chicken rings could be maybe a White Castle thing. Maybe. Or am I making this up? Does this not exist? Hold on, let me look this up. Chicken rings. Chicken rings. Oh yeah, it is a White Castle thing. Okay. I like those. Chicken rings, pretty good. You typically think of chicken wings, but they make them in ring form. That's right, harvested from natural chickens. The rings, you know chickens, they often have rings, obviously. They just take the rings off the chicken and they eat it. I eat chicken rings a lot in White Castle, yeah. I also haven't had White Castle in a long time. Chicken rings versus chicken fries. I don't think I've ever actually had chicken fries. I don't remember the last time I went to Burger King, honestly. It's been a long time. Years. Maybe even a decade. Maybe even 20 years. No, not 20 years. At least 15 years, maybe. But I also haven't been to McDonald's in a long time, though. Haven't had much fast food in general. Same despite their aggressive advertising. Yeah, they made their brand into a meme. Burger King is all the rage nowadays. Also, I'm gonna hydrate. Alright. I go to McDonald's for the breakfast occasionally. Coffee is usually the cheapest. Pretty good deal in the end. I think the hash browns from McDonald's are good though. It's really good. So crispy. I feel like hash browns in general are good. I've never had a hash brown that I like really thought was that bad. Pretty solid as far as breakfast foods go. They should serve those not just at breakfast. Although I guess McDonald's has like a all-day breakfast. But you know, typically when you think of hash browns, you tend to think of breakfast for some reason. Why? Why is it not considered just a regular thing? They don't have all-day breakfast there? I don't know if they do here either. I just assume they do because I've seen it advertised. I pick Arby's over Burger King and McDonald's. I've never had Arby's. I don't think I've ever been near an Arby's, honestly. Never seen them. They don't do all-day breakfast? Okay, I don't know. I've never had it, so I'm just assuming that they had it. They have the meat? Yeah, but like many places have the meat. Arby's is not unique. Unless they're saying they have the only meat. They're the only ones that have this meat. Which I guess is true. They're the only ones that have their specific supplier and maybe not supplier, but like, you know, the specific cows that were killed, they have the specific meat. They do have roast beef. Welcome, Nutritious. Arby's social media postings are fun because a lot of it is anime and video game related. I haven't seen one of their tweets in a long time. Do they still tweet on Twitter? I feel like all the brands left Twitter. Yeah, roast beef, which most fast food places do not. Yeah, that's typically what I think of when I think of Arby's. It's their roast beef sandwich. I've never had it. And I've also never really had a desire to have it. I don't know why. Just never appealed to me. We have a meat. They have some variety of meat. The meat. Yo, meat, isn't that the VTuber? Isn't it the cave-themed VTuber? Cave person VTuber? What if Meat did a collab with Arby's? When I'm in the mood for a roast beef, I want higher quality than Arby's. I don't think I'm ever in the mood for roast beef. I've never had the desire specifically to eat roast beef. I guess it could be okay. You know what food I don't have often is pastrami. Is there any like fast food place that sells pastrami? 'Cause I feel like it's usually like a deli kind of thing. It's like not that common. Although wait, doesn't Subway's have Subway's has pastrami, right? It's like really salty. Yeah, Subway's. I'm pretty sure Subway's does have it. I feel like I did have... No, yeah, Subway's used to have a thing called like the Big Hot Pastrami. And I think I tried it once. It was okay. Jimmy John's or Firehouse? I've also never been to those places. I don't even know what Firehouse is. Do we even have them in New York? Those places are on fire? You're telling me this house is on fire? Do I have a local deli that I patronize? I do not, actually. Although when I used to work in an office, One of the first places I worked for, there was a deli that was pretty close by. They made really good sandwiches. And they were huge. I didn't realize it at the time. When I think of it now, I'm like, how did I eat that much food in one sitting? But it was like a huge sandwich. It was like a hero sandwich. That's what they call subs over there. And it's good. They made a good club sandwich, which I believe is like turkey and bacon and mayo and lettuce. Man, that's good. And they had a pretty good chicken cutlet sandwich. Really good sandwiches out there. Let's see, I had a Chinese place I ordered from so often, I could just say hello and they'd place the order, even had your card on file. Are they allowed to have your card on file? Did they tell you that they were going to do that? Or was it just like, yeah, we just have your information? But yeah, when I was in high school, I had a similar situation. There were like 2 Chinese food places near my high school. And one of them closed down. Well, they didn't close down. One of them, a student went there and they had like a cockroach in their food. So then everyone at our school stopped going there. But then there was like another Chinese food place, literally 1 block away. Also welcome Kuzip. It's literally 1 block away. And then everyone went there instead. But I had already been going to the other one. And I went there pretty often. And then I would always order the same thing. And so the lady there would know before I even made the order what I was going to order. So there was one time I went into the restaurant and it was like really crowded. And I did not actually have enough money that day to pay for the thing I normally order. So I was going to order something else. And, but then she saw me on the line and then she just started making my order before I actually ordered it. And then like, I didn't have to order because the line was really long. But then she called me and I got my food. And then I was like, I don't actually have the money for this. I was going to order something else. And then she was like, okay, that's fine. Just pay me next time. And then I did. It was a good story. Yeah, it's a good ending. I didn't stop going. Some people, they stop going to restaurants when the staff recognizes you. Some people are like, they recognize me, I can't go back. But I'm like, you know, that's fine. It's fine that they know that I go here. They weren't supposed to at all, but it was so convenient I didn't complain. You should ask them. They're like, what's your retention policy on credit card information? Why do you have my credit card information just on file? That's fine. No, I paid in cash. I didn't even have a credit card in high school. Are there people in credit cards? Sorry, people in high school that have credit cards? Is that the state of society nowadays? What's my go-to order? When I used to order from that place, it was an Americanized Chinese food place. So I would usually get 2 chicken wings with pork fried rice. There's a distinction here. It's a 2-piece chicken wing with pork fried rice. Typically in the order of chicken wings with pork fried rice, it comes with 4 chicken wings. And so you have to specify. I wanted 2 of them because 4 was too much. But there was one time I went to the restaurant and there was like a person that was new there. And I ordered 2 chicken wings with pork fried rice, the way I normally order it. And then she got confused. She thought I meant 2 orders of 4-piece chicken wing with pork fried rice. So she was making that. And then she was like, here's your food. And I was like, that's not what I meant. Sorry, I meant like 2-piece chicken wing. And she's like, oh, shoot. Oh, man. I don't know what she did with the food. I mean, I guess you could just put the rice back, right? And then I ate it all. I did not eat it all. I said, that's not what I ordered. Hey, it's not what I ordered. He said 2-piece chicken wing. No, I didn't have the money for it. So I was just like, yeah, that's not what I ordered. But it was pretty easy, you know, you just put the chicken wings back, you just put the rice back. It's fine. See, I don't like it when people perceive me, but I don't think I'd stop going if they recognize me. Yeah, what makes people decide to stop going there if someone recognizes them? Are they like, they know that I go here too often, right? Is that what it is? Is that what the issue is? They're like, I can't have people know my order. I can't be a regular. I can't show up and be like, give me the usual. That's weird. Is that what their issue is? Because I think that's fine. You could just go to a restaurant and just order your usual. And they'll know what you mean. If they start to recognize me, I stop going for a while. Wait, no, I think I do understand. Because, like, I've been ordering pizza from the same place, like, the past few months. And I have the same delivery person, like, half of the time. So every time I get delivery from that place, and then, like, the delivery person is the same guy, I'm like, oh god, it's this guy again. He knows how often I order pizza. I'm sure he's like, oh man, what's this guy doing ordering pizza? So, like, every few months. Every few weeks, even. Whatever, it's not that big a deal. It's also even bigger of a deal because he delivered on New Year's Eve. And he said, Happy New Year to me. So, like, we have, like, sort of a connection. It's like, hey, this is the guy that was working on New Year's Eve. And he was delivering to my house. So I'm like, oh god, it's the same guy. Yeah, this guy's paying money to our business. That's cringe. He should be buying from other restaurants. No, that's fine. I'm sure they appreciate it. Deku's upset. I work in a restaurant. We either put it to the side to use for another order, or put it in the fridge to take home. I think that's valid. It's better than throwing it away, you know. Some places they'll just throw it away. Nanodan says, I've only been recognized by 2 people from 2 different places. They were both nice to me. Yeah, right? Because then they know that they're a regular. Then you can do stuff like, you know, if you don't have your money, which I guess doesn't happen to me anymore, but it could be like, just pay for it next time. And they'll trust that you'll do it. They'll be like, yeah, we know this guy. He'll be back. But what if you abused that and you never went back? You'd be like, oh, sorry, you're like moving out of town, and you're like, oh, sorry, I don't have money today. Can I like pay you next time? And they're like, sure, don't worry about it. And then you never go back. And then maybe you're revisiting your hometown several years later. You go back and you're like, oh, I wonder what this place is up to. You go back and the same guy's working there, and you're like, oh, frick. He knows that I owe this place $5. You think that happens? Maybe. Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't want to be the 2-piece wings with pork fried rice guy. Nah, it's fine. That's just how things are. That's just how the industry is, you know? The food service industry. Yeah, with interest. Yeah, $5. That's $5 in 2011. So in 2024, that's like what, like $15? Better pay up. I've gotten recognized at Subway. The cashier was nice. Did think maybe I shouldn't be eating Subway so much. Sure, it's fine. You're probably used to getting the same customers, right? I would assume so. You think the workers there are ever like anticipating that someone's gonna, like, if someone orders the same thing at the same time every day, and you're like, okay, maybe I'll make their food in advance, right? Maybe they're like, okay, at 12:05, this person always orders the same thing. And then they start predicting your schedule. And then, like, before you even get to the restaurant, they have your food made. That's when you know you go there too much. That's never happened to me, but I'm sure some places do have that. You just show up. They've already made your food. Like, what if you didn't show up? And they were expecting you. I can't help it, I love my tuna sandwich with creamy sriracha. Nowhere else other Subway has creamy sriracha. Yeah, I've never heard of Subway having that. I didn't even know that was a thing. After that, Starbucks. Never ordered coffee from Starbucks. I guess because I don't usually drink coffee. I don't even drink coffee, which is why I've never had it. Okay, what is this? Bamboo. Let's see. That's cool. Bamboo is pretty cool. In a literal sense. Bamboo is literally pretty cool. Okay, let's change the music. BGM 2. Ooh, look at this one. Getting some futuristic vibes from this song. Actually, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of this one. This one sounds a bit weird. This one's kind of experimental. What were they doing on this one? What is this, like alien music? You think this is what aliens listen to? Space music? Nah. Nah, you know, I'm not, not a fan of this one. BGM 3. This one sounds like they're playing the instrument far away. It's like if the person playing this instrument was like in a different room or something. What's happening? What's going on with the Picross S2 soundtrack? This doesn't feel as good as the first game soundtrack. Proximity chat band. It's like the genre of YouTube video that's like, hey, here's this song, but played in a different room. And also, the echo is really loud. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Okay, the 7 must be here. Could not possibly even be over there. Picross S music was pretty good, even though we muted it to listen to our own songs. It was like not bad. This music is like, it's like the kind of music you might hear in like a medieval tavern or something. Right? It has that kind of vibe. I wonder what guidance they're given on these songs. You think they're like, hey, we're making a Picross game. Let's make a... what kind of music you want for it? They're just like, I don't know, just make something up. Or do you think they're very specific? Do you think they're like, you have to make this, you have to use this instrument? You must give this kind of vibe. We're going for the retro kind of vibe. Yeah, 1550s. The other song, make sure it sounds like an alien made this song. That's how it is. That's how they do things out here. Alright, you got this one, you got that one. Do you think there's someone out there that like goes to a restaurant in hopes that someone will recognize them? You know, people often are like, oh man, I don't want to go here because they recognize me. There's got to be someone that like intentionally goes somewhere. They're like, I'm gonna go here so often that they will know me. They will know my name. They will know my order. And then they achieve their goal. And then they never go back. Could be a thing. They go there, they gain the person's trust, and then they never return. Imagine the days when the only music you could hear was from other people knowing how to play it. Especially in pre-industrial societies. Yeah, it's the same thing for like books, right? Before the printing press, the only way to hear a story was like from someone that either like physically rewrote the whole book for you or told stories. Music as well. You know a guy next door, your life is musicless. Yeah, imagine hearing music for the first time. You're like, what the heck is this? A string instrument? What is an instrument? There was someone at my job whose order was so specific that I'm sure they liked being recognized because we know how to make their order. Maybe. I mean, isn't there a trend of like TikTok influencers making really fancy Starbucks drinks? They're like, here, order this thing with 5 shots of espresso and 2 things of sugar and also sparkles and also this thing. And also this thing, and also don't forget to add the 5 cups of sugar. Yes, that's right, 5 cups of sugar. Stories can at least be ad-libbed. Well, so can music though, right? Similar. There's similarities here. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Music is different. Back in the day. How common are modified orders? I pretty much never modify my order. The way it is on the menu is how I get it. I very rarely modify my order. I think in Japan you can't modify your order. Like if you try to ask for like modifications, they're like, oh sorry, I'll have to like ask in the back. And then that's like Japan's way of politely saying no. Right, they can't straight up say no, they'll just be like, oh, I'll check on that. I don't know, it seems unlikely. And then you have to like take it as a social cue, like, oh, actually maybe I shouldn't. But if you're a foreigner and you don't understand that, it's very awkward. It's an orca. I knew it. There have been times when I would make a modification to an order though. I think one time I went to like a Mexican restaurant and they had like a burrito that had beef. But I don't really typically eat beef. So I was like, could I have like this burrito but like instead of beef, have it be chicken? And they were like, yeah, okay. Sure. Sure. And then I had it and it was good. But you have to practice a lot. The meanest and the orcas. Are orcas bullies? Are they evil? And my job pretty often is mostly like to remove specific vegetables they don't like. That is also a common thing. True. I remember one time when at my workplace, we went to like a Korean place for lunch or something. And then it was like a team lunch. And one person did not like peas. So they were like, could I get the fried rice without peas? And then they were like, oh, I'll have to check on that. And then they were like, oh, sorry, we like pre-mix all the vegetables beforehand. So unfortunately we can't. She was like, okay, okay. And then she just didn't eat the rice. But everyone else did. It was good. See, about that one customer, he changed his order so much, might as well had not been food from my work anymore. Wanted 1/4 cup of soy sauce cooked in the fried rice. That's like really specific. Specifically 1/4. I don't know. If it wasn't exactly 1/4, he will notice. How does he know? What if it was 1/5 of a cup? Orcas are often mean to their food. Are they bullying their food? Are they torturing their food before they eat it? What is a ruminant meat? No, just I don't generally eat red meat. Or like I do eat it, but I prefer not to. If I can order something else. It's because I have too much iron. Welcome Baka Yatsuji. See, pea dislikers are strange to me. I mean, peas don't have that strong of a taste. Yeah, I don't really know what her reason was for not liking them. I don't think it was an allergy either. I think it was just like she didn't like them. There's one thing he wanted to change. There were so many others the poor cooks dreaded when he came in. Yeah, there's probably a lot of cases where like people at restaurants are like, oh man, this guy again. I hate this guy. I think there's like a funny TikTok or something of a Subway worker if Scooby-Doo and Shaggy walk in. He's like, oh no, these guys again. Okay, now I know every time you come in here, you have to you take all our ingredients. Okay, I know it's sandwich with like 20 different layers. Look, we can't do this every time. Classic. Yeah, what if it was 5/16? Tossing seals to each other? Damn, orcas? They could be mean. Yeah, red meat has a lot of iron. If we throw it with Scooby and Shaggy, they seem like they eat everything. Yeah, but there's too much food. I don't know. Anyway, that TikTok was funny. What if Scooby-Doo was real? What if dogs were real? Imagine if dogs were real. Also, thank you, Alexei. Maybe the last time's of subscription because it will be blocking Korea? No, what? Also, I didn't realize you were in Korea. That's too bad. Yeah, they're closing down Twitch subscriptions in Korea. That's messed up. It's because Korea is charging them too much money to operate in the country. Which is too mad. Also, welcome Denchi. Denchington. Yeah, it's messed up. Why would they do this? Think of all the Korean streamers and viewers that will not be able to watch or stream anymore. Hope watching is still not. Yeah, actually, I don't know what it's like. Is it like? No, aren't they like discontinuing services because you have to pay for the bandwidth? Like Korean ISPs are making it so that if you operate a website outside of Korea, you have to like pay the Korean ISPs to send the data over, which is weird to me. I don't know. There's one Korean VTuber I watched that doesn't stream anymore because of it. Man. How do VPNs work? I don't know, actually. It is a mystery to all. Or maybe if like the thing, if the data is being sent to Korea from a Korean server, maybe that's not, it charges less. I don't know. I think it was all because of Squid Game, right? Since Squid Game became really popular, there's like a lot of data being sent to Netflix and from Netflix, I mean. And then the ISPs were like, oh man, what the? This show is too popular. It's using up all of our bandwidth. We gotta start charging Netflix for this. And then they did. And then that's why Twitch is it's like the meme, yeah, Squid Game. It's like the meme with the dominoes. Start. Squid Game. The end. Twitch closes services in Korea. How could Squid Game do this? Actually, I don't know if it is specifically because of Squid Game, but I think that is like another... It's like part of it, right? Maybe. I don't know. Also, this one is just math. You seeing this? It could have done this the whole time. Okay, these are not there. This is not there. These are also not even over there. Money. Man, didn't they have like a Squid Game actual show based on Squid Game? I saw people tweeting about that when it first came out, but not anymore since then. Is that show still airing? Did they stop doing that? Like how all the Aikatsu figures have been extremely marked up on American eBay. And I feel like Aikatsu is like a very, very niche thing in the West. Many people don't even know what it is. It's very obscure. Okay, we got this one, this over there. This 4 must not be connected, so it must be here. You got the 2, you got the 3, that's a 2. That's a 1, you got the 2 over there, that's a 4. Anyway, yeah, food. Being recognized for food. Strange food orders. Does anyone normally request substitutions on their food? What's the weirdest substitution you've asked for? Simply doesn't happen. Uwu, you have requested substitution for Uwu. Okay, this is a 3. This 3 does not go up here. And also, this must not be there. Then, this one must be the 3. The 5 is here. This one's gotta be a 2. Got the one time when, like, my coworker and I, we would go to this ramen place pretty often during work. And one time we went in and we found out they raised their prices by like $2. So like they sat us down and then we looked at the menu. My coworker was just like, yeah, let's just leave. And then we just left. We have to find somewhere else to go. Is that legal? Raising prices by $2? It sure is. Unless he meant to just leave the restaurant. No, we didn't order anything. It's fine. If I get plenty of money, I might consider a lot how I can use appropriately. For what? Money for what? For subscriptions? Imagine raising prices on things. I feel like $2 was too much at once. If they had raised the price by like 50 cents or like 25 cents, that would have been fine. It's the fact they did the fact that they had $2 increase suddenly. It's like unbelievable. It was already pretty expensive. One time someone came in to pay for their order. They said they forgot their card. Went to go get it and never came back. Oh man. What if they just got hit by a car? Do you think there's ever a situation where someone's like, I left my card in my car, let me go get it? And then they get into some sort of horrific accident? And the food service people are just like, man, where's this guy at? But they don't know that he's like, they don't know that he's now in the hospital. Could happen. Eat and run. No, he hadn't eaten yet. he was not provided with the food? Yeah, what if he died? What if he never got to eat his food and he just died? Ever consider this extreme scenario? Alright, what is this? Oh, it's a woodpecker. I can already tell. This pixel art is good. That was great. You can very easily tell what it was. Okay, let's do one of these. Amazing. That's Kimono Friends. Okay, let's listen to BGM 3 for like the last 10 minutes. Wait, BGM 4? Wait, we're already on BGM 4? Okay, that's fine. BGM 4. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. This is like some Wii Sports music. Some Wii channel music. That's good. Yeah, they don't make songs like this anymore. It's like the menu music. Oh man, look at this one. Got some variety in here. If you like Wii music, do you know that Gabriel Gundacker, the famous guy who made those vines, he also made not official Wii music, but he made a bunch of tracks that sound exactly like Wii music, Wii game music. You can find it on Spotify. Some classics such as Wii Curling and Wii Chess in the Park. What are the other ones? Let me look it up. Gabriel Gundacker, Wii Sports. Yeah, just look that up. Wii Croquet, Wii Volleyball, Wii Curling, Wii Snorkeling, and others. That's right. There it is. Where would one find these songs? Well, let me tell you right now. Let me link right now. Videos, songs, there's multiple parts. Okay, they're also here on Bandcamp, where you can listen for free, or you can pay money if you want them. It's pretty good. I don't know if they're copyrighted, so I'm not going to play them on stream. It's a great price. That is free. Literally the price of nothing. You could even find them on Spotify. I've listened to them on Spotify. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just think they're good songs. They capture the vibe very well. Right, they're good. They're so good. How does he make music so good? How is he funny and also good at music? The guy, no, he's good. He's good at the comedy. Such classic vines, such as Guy Who Likes Music. Such as the vine where he said the ice is slippery. And then other guy misheard him and thought he said ISIS. Classic. Yeah, imagine being good at two things. Impossible. Literally unbelievable. Unrealistic depiction out here. Got the 2 and the 3, and that's a 2, and this is a 1. See, you could be good at one thing. You could be good at 3 things, but 2 things? No, that's too much. You could be good at 4 things. You can't be good at 2. literally impossible. That's a 1. What else we got out here? Got the 3, the 1, the 2. Does it cancel out if you're good at 5 things? No, it's fine to be good at 5 things. It's just 2 things are not, it's not enough. It's not enough, or it's too much. Okay, what else can I do? Oh, this one's gotta be a 1. So that's a 2. And that's a 1. That's a 6 right there. That one as well. You got this one and that one, and then this one, and then you also have these. And then you got this one, and that one, this one, and then what? And then you have this one. And therefore, it's gotta be this one, that one, and this one, and that one. You know how it is. This one and also that one. Alright, what could this be? An omu rice. No, omelet? No, that's omu rice. They're trying to westernize the omelet from Japan specifically. No, you can tell that's omu rice. It's definitely rice underneath that thing. Alright, let's do, we have time to do like 1 or 2 easy ones. Let's do this easy, presumably easy, no, maybe not that, this one, this 10 by 10. Let's do this 10 by 10. Got these ones, you got the 8 going this way, 2, that 6, that 9 is here. Gotta have the 1 and the 7 though. This 7's gotta be there. You got the 1s. The other ones, you got the 2. What is the fastest time I've got? I don't know. 10 by 10? I do not know. It's literally impossible to know such things. The 1, the 5. 1 right there, you got the 7 going down. Gotta be there, has to be there. It's already done. It's literally gotta be up here. And then you got this one. That one. Never had omu rice? Not a huge omelet fan, so I'm not sure if I like it. But rice would cancel out the egg texture. I think the egg in omu rice is much fluffier than in the US. In typical omelets here. I don't know, I think it's good. Got the 2. Sorry, it doesn't have to be there. It does in fact have to be there. What is this? What could this possibly be? Peach. That does not look like a peach. It looks like a flower. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Let's stream. See what day it is. International Women's Day. Yo, it's a happy International Women's Day to all women. Be nasty day. What the? August Day, middle name, Pride Day, Oregon Day. Yo, Oregon. Peanut Cluster Day. Retro Video Game Day. United Nations Day for Women's Rights and International Peace. Preschoolers Day. Retro Video Game Day raid. I remember last year when I raided someone on this day and the raid message was National Retro Video Game Day. They were like, I thought it was Women's Day. I'm like, I know. It's also National Retro Video Game Day. Is anyone that I'm following streaming some sort of retro game? Welcome Xtag as well. Alright, let's see. Who is streaming? Rosamy is streaming on Twitch. What the? Choco Jax is playing The Exit 8. Several people I'm following are playing Dark Souls Remastered. Let's see. Who do I raid? Of these people who are out here, there are several. There are many people streaming something. However, most of these people I don't really interact with. And they also never watch my streams. So let's see. What about is this a retro game? What is this game? This is not a retro game. This person raided me recently. Let's raid Tipanya. Raid message, National Retro Video Game David. She's not playing a retro game. It is Tears of the Kingdom, which is actually a very recent game. However, it's fine. It's a fine raid message. Anyway, tomorrow I will be back. I'll be playing some... I'm gonna finish that Balatro run that I had from last stream. I'm gonna play Minami Lane, maybe some other games. Possibly art, probably smart. And then that's it for this week. And again, a reminder for next week, I will not be streaming on Tuesday and Wednesday, most likely. So that's next week. And then I'm gonna play Balatro off stream. And it'll be cool. Because that's what I do off stream now. I just play Balatro. It's a good game. I'm gonna wait for that raid to go. Okay, the raid's going. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.